Hello there everybody, my name is OrosZ and this is another episode of Sonic Forces. Well, I said the last episode was the last one, but guess what? There's episode Shadow, which is a stupid name. Couldn't they call it something cooler, like Out of the Shadow or something? Shadow.
We've got a report from the intelligence
Listen to that
division.
fucking music.
They've located an unknown base of operations. It seems to be totally outside
Yeah,
the
this
chain
is like a
of command
prequel to the whole story of Forces, so maybe for the story to make more sense, we should actually play this one before we begin normal game.
Do something like that without reason.
And we get to play as Shadow, you know, just what I wanted. Just kidding, I didn't want that, but still, doesn't make the game any better. These levels, you get 3 levels with this DLC. Day 1 DLC, so I feel like it kinda doesn't count. It's just like, we put that in the game, but we'll make it downloadable and claim it's a DLC, so you guys will think we just please you by giving you free DLC, which is just part of the game that wasn't put it in. What?
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
But chili and hot dogs go together like, I don't know, your first boob and your second boob. They go perfectly. That was creepy. I shouldn't probably say that. I feel wrong. Here we are as Shadow, running through the city, shooting guns and summoning demons, because this game needed to be more edgy. Demons are edgy. The demons are assigned me. I don't like that.
You should have known better than to send Omega on an outright.
Shadow looks like he's like, you should know better, you stupid bitch. What the fuck am I paying you for? Oh wait, I'm not paying you. You're just my slave. Seriously, why is Rouge working with Shadow? I questioned that already on like the regular playthrough, but it's not like, does Gun still exist? Are they like do they still like work for Gun as like their agents? Because if they don't, then why the fuck does Shadow work with them, with Rouge and Omega? Why the fuck does he do that? Isn't he like, I don't need friends, I'm too fucking cool to have any friends? I mean, isn't that his character, to be the jackass who thinks he's better than everyone else, that everyone loves for some reason? Also, he has this ability, I guess that's kind of different. He has the ability that when there's like there's like a path of enemies, you can fly through them. It doesn't happen like often, it's just like usually like these B enemies are around this stage. And I think it might be only one stage, and his stages aren't that great anyway. They kind of look like these bonus stages in the regular game. Well, I guess they are kind of bonus stages, you know? You don't fight any boss fights, you don't even fight Infinite, even though you kind of do fight him, but it's in a cutscene. But, yeah, there's Shadow, looking as edgy as ever. Yeah, his shoes are still kind of weird. He have like rocket shoes, doesn't he?
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crap.
Oh, it's Infinite. Still being a dick and still talking the way he did.
It is the ultimate strength.
Is it? Are you the ultimate life form? I don't think so. But I happen to be the ultimate life form. I mean, wouldn't you guys love to look like Shadow? Look at him, doesn't he look like the ultimate life form? Well, if he doesn't look like an ultimate life form to you, then you're probably a fucking idiot. Look at him. I don't know you. Hello, I'm Shadow. Nice to meet you. What mouth? What are you talking about? He has no mouth. He only has one eye. And that's it, really. Ears and weird hair.
I am infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very
I am unlimited. I am the ultimate.
long list of Eggman.
Uh,
You
Archangel, I don't know. Infinite's dumb, I fucking love him. He's the best. A couple of months ago. So this is a prequel to the prequel now. Even better, so that I will understand the story. That made a lot of sense. Well, now we'll understand who the fuck is Infinite and why did he said that, like Shadow said, I don't know you, but Infinite was like, you don't remember me? Well, I guess you don't. That means that, I don't know what the fuck he said. He said something stupid. Also, there's this golden motor bug, and like, if you bounce into it enough, then it turns into a 10 ring. It's not like it's worth it. It looks, I don't know, it's something different. I thought it would be like some kind of new mechanic, but it's just like bonus coins. And it's probably gonna get hit by, I don't know, a spike ball soon, so it doesn't matter anyway. You can go through these fucking water slide levels by not doing anything. I was doing something, like I was trying to avoid these guys, but really you could just easily go through these without doing anything. I mean the water slides, because here you couldn't, you probably would fall and die. But really, it's like people complain about this autopilot and shit, but it was like, it's not like it's anything new really, like recent games have been on autopilot. So I don't know.
At least the analysis of the stone was complete.
When did you thought some stupid robots are gonna take on the ultimate life form? What are you, stupid, Eggman? You might be. Really, Eggman, why did you send robots? Couldn't you make like some kind of assassin robot designed to, I don't know, be like... wait a minute, he did make an assassin robot designed to kill Sonic. It was Gamma. Forgot about him, he was in Adventure 1. Yeah, so I guess even when Eggman does things that make kinda sense, they still don't work out. Too cool. I'm too cool to properly cross my arms. My hands are too cool. Here's this cutscene.
Hey you! You know you can hear me. Your captain
That's
squad
Infinite.
Your squad was useless.
He's a jackass squad.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't get it, because here he's acting less like this awesome. I mean, he less...
Why they call me the ultimate mercenary.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's the ultimate mercenary. Also, you can see his face a little bit. I don't know why they still try to like not show it as if it's a mystery. But you can see that Infinite wasn't like a jackass from the beginning.
Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
Also, that's the reason Infinite's evil, because Shadow make fun of him.
Me. Afraid.
So Infinite got pissed off that he lost to Shadow.
Me.
Ultimate mercenary, my fucking god. That's badass. I like his design though.
I'm not.
So Infinite got all upset by this one defeat, that he's not weak, and he got insane because reasons, and now he put it on a mask, I guess to cover his past.
That day, I gave up my own unsightly face.
I don't fucking get it.
I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last,
It seems like a
I
really
obtained the power.
really dumb decision, like, oh shit, I lost to some guy I never met before and he called me weak. Well, I need to put on a mask and just, like, turn my personality upside down and start being a fucking jackass and sell my soul to Eggman. Back to 1 month before Eggman took over Earth, you know, we're back.
It simply means that
Oops,
the
I skipped
old
something.
me was too weak, too pathetic to remember.
See, he got a little bit paranoid about that whole thing.
Insect, waiting to be
Didn't he? He's...
crushed underfoot.
It's a little bit weird. Question mark.
To this limitless
What the fuck was that? Couldn't they make him say something like, what do you mean? Or something.
Take this.
Explanation moment. What the fuck is this shit? Like, shouldn't there be a fucking cutscene? Well, they were too fucking lazy to do a cutscene. to make this previous cutscene a little bit longer. That was like the most stupid thing this game did
Shadow, do you read me?
so far.
That guy.
That handsome guy.
Infinite.
He was almost as itchy as I
What are you
am.
mumbling about,
I think I'm in
Shadow?
love.
You okay? Anybody home? We're going
I
to
bet
pick up
that's
Omega.
gonna be
He was
fan
destroyed
fiction at
pretty
some
once
point. Maybe it
ago,
already is.
remember?
I don't know. I don't read fan fictions. They are fucking awful. I did one time read a pretty cool one. I think it was Borderlands fan fiction. It was like a really cool story. It wasn't some kind of shitty fan fiction of someone, I don't know, character being a badass and killing everybody. Like usually fan fictions are pretty ridiculous. I bet they are written by 12-year-olds who are just really overexcited about their favorite game and they just wanna share their own stories. But some fan fictions are pretty nice, and that was the only nice one I ever read. I don't remember how it was called, but it was about Gage, and she was like on a different planet. And she went to some kind of like police school.
This is where Omega was destroyed.
I don't know, it was interesting.
There's no sign of him here.
I think the guy who wrote that didn't finish it, so because I remember there was like this whole info page and it was like the that's what I'm gonna continue, but it wasn't finished when I was reading it. And I guess I haven't read it for like a couple of months, so maybe he updated it. I don't know, I'm too lazy to really look it up. I'm as lazy as the people who didn't make the cutscene. Oh, by the way, this whole thing is taking place in Shadow's head, I guess. Because Omega was keep yelling, I'm not weak, I'm not weak. So I guess what it is that Infinite is taking over Shadow's mind and projecting these weird things into his brain. I don't know really what the fuck is this about, but the most lazy thing is at the end of this. What I'll show you, because it is in the game. Man, why did the game get so laggy? Or is it just the video I'm watching? I hope it's just the video. I mean, I am uploading some other videos right now, so maybe that's the case. I'm uploading Fallout, I think episode like... When I'm making this, I'm uploading like episode 61. So I'm really close to the end, but not really close. We made it, the last stage of this stupid story. I didn't even bother to... Like, that would be just dumb to make it like 2 parts. It doesn't deserve to be 2 parts, it's too short. Too short. See? I know, again, there should be a fucking cutscene right here.
No. Is this an illusion?
Because before it was like, these text boxes were more like, oh, you need to go to this place and destroy Eggman battleship or something like that. And it makes sense, alright, there was no need for a cutscene to just tell me that I need to steal a battleship, but this, I feel like there should be a cutscene here. Because it's as if they were like standing right next to each other and talking. Not like talking through some kind of walkie-talkie or whatever. So it's fucking weird, unless Infinite is still talking to him through like controlling Shadow's mind. So that means that Shadow is weaker than Sonic, because he defeated Shadow, which means that now he's even able to defeat Sonic. See, there was even like a fucking sound effect.
Where do you think you're going?
Like, what the fuck is happening? There should be a goddamn cutscene right here. There was some weird sound effects and all. God damn it. Infinite's voice is even more ridiculous than Shadow's. Actually, maybe it isn't. Just the way he talks is more ridiculous. Rouge?
Forget it.
He almost sounded like not him. He was like, Rouge? What the fuck? What the fuck do you want?
Withdrawing now.
See you later, Shadow. Maybe we'll get Shadow the Hedgehog too. See again some weird sound effects in the background. What? On a certain day in Green Hill, Eggman's army launched a savage attack. And everyone lived happily ever after, and there's just more talking.
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Oops, I skipped something. Maybe there is something to worry about. This jackass.
Do something like that without...
Shadow, this is not good. Hurry, get over there.
Get over where?
What happened?
So it's really dumb. I don't like this. And this is the worst part. They reused the goddamn cutscene, which is really awful in my opinion.
We are thanks to you.
So I don't know why, but I
Close though,
get
pal.
this cutscene kind of like it's kind of blurry.
Let's finish this, Eggman.
Doesn't look as good as the rest of the video.
Behold the power of my
Kinda
ultimate
sucks,
masterpiece.
but I guess it's kind of. I mean, it's not too late, but I'm probably too lazy to fix it.
You?
But look, it's Shadow, the true Shadow.
Chaos.
No, really, why the fuck did they show me this again? Infinite? What was that thing Sonic did?
Whoa, this guy is faster than
Sniff
Sonic.
cocaine out of his glove? Does that make him go fast?
Whoa, wait, it's something
Maybe
else.
that's why Sonic
Gotta
is
scan him and
putting
figure
his
this
finger
out.
so close to his nose pretty often. See, Zavel didn't even do jack shit with me, so that means Zavel's a pathetic bitch.
What are you? How are you doing? Oh!
He's the only one who didn't do anything. Also, Shadow just kind of stands there, look.
I need to know what's going on
So
with
it's
this
like-
guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all
I
messed
don't know,
up.
too cool
They
to
don't
do
make
anything.
sense.
So why is Infinite like weird colors? Like his whole body is black. As if they didn't want it to reveal how does he look. Well, thanks for playing on that Nintendo Switch, Sonic, and making me die. I'm dead thanks to you. And that was it. Well, that was shitty. But, well, I guess that was really the actual ending. So, see you guys later in the next series. Bye.